Hello and welcome to this session. What we're going to need to do now as we're starting our DMS is to create our first object, which is called the vehicle inventory object. So let's log it into Salesforce. Enter our username and password. We are in setup. We're going to go to objects and fields, next to object manager, create. The dealership is called Ford Dodge. So we're going to create custom object. And the name of the object is Ford Dodge. Dodges. And for now, we're going to allow everything and anything. Now, remember the first field is auto-created. And the first field we said is going to be the VIN number, the vehicle ID number. So the record name, we're going to change that to be our VIN number, vehicle identification number. And we're going to change this to auto number. So it's going to auto increment. It's going to be 001, 002, and so on. The format, we have a default format. We can change that or we can use it as is. For now, we're just going to use it as is. Or instead of A, we're going to call it VIN. And then the starting number, we're going to start at 1. Let's click Save. Tab style, we're going to choose our tab. Let's see a color that we like. Okay, we'll choose car for now. Next. And then we're going to click Next. Everything's already checked, so we're going to click Save. So now we've created the object Ford Dodge. Now we want to add the fields. So we already have our first field, which is the VIN number, and it's an auto number, so that one's created. Next, we need to do our contact, and that's going to be a lookup. So we're going to click on New, and it's going to be a lookup relationship. Next, and the lookup is based on our contact object. Next. So the label, we're going to change it and call it customer. Sounds more like a dealership. We'll say the customer name. And then next. We're going to make it visible to everyone and anyone. Next. Next. We have more fields. So we're going to click Save and New so we can add more fields. Now here we're going to go into our make, which is going to be a pick list. And this is going to be the make of the car. We have 2 possible values, and it needs to be separated by a new line. So the first line we're going to put Ford. Since we're going to import data, we want to make sure we spell it exactly the way that it is. So we have a Ford, we have a Dodge. Make sure the spelling is correct and case sensitive. Next. Visible to everyone and anyone. Next. Save and New. Now the model is also going to be a pick list. Next. We're going to call it model. Enter values. We're going to pick all the models that we have. Some of those are duplicated. So once we copy it over, we're going to clean it up. We already have the 250 down here. So we can remove one of those. Now it looks a little bit more clean. So let's go ahead and click Next. Visible to everyone and anyone. Next. Save and New. We're not doing NO. Now we have the year. For now, we're just going to do that as a text. Next. Here, it's going to be 4 digits. Next. Next, save and new. The price is a dollar amount, so we can choose currency or number. Next, we'll bring that to 12. The decimals, we want to make that 2. And the field label is going to be price. We're going to click next. Visible to all. Next, save and new. Next, the color of the car. We have a pick list for that. Next, we're going to call it color. And a car could be red, white, black, blue. So those are the options of colors that we have. We're going to click next. We're going to make it visible to everyone. Next, save and new. We have our cylinders. It's going to be another pick list. I'm going to click next. It's going to be cylinders. We have a number of options. Just to put it in order. 468. Next, visible to everyone. Next, save and new. Mileage, which is a number. The 2 decimals for that. Next. Which visible to all. Next, save and new. And then we have the sale date, which is going to be a date, not necessarily time, just date. Next, so we're going to call it sale date. Next, visible. Next, and finally we have the status, which is just going to be a text field for now to keep it simple. Next, status. Let's keep it at 15 for now. Next, visible to all. Next, save. So now that we have all our fields, we've created our object successfully. And we'll see in the next session as we proceed from there onwards. Thank you for joining us in today's session. We hope that you enjoyed it. And we'd like to invite you to a lot of our free sessions. Simply visit our website at kinseytech.com/events. Thank you again.